Well, the main thing is I want to just say a big thank you to everyone who has been watching the stream in the past year. We've had a lot of new people stop by, a lot of first-time chatters from Twitter, from YouTube, hopefully soon Bluesky. And I want to give a very sincere thank you to everyone who's been watching and participating or lurking. Mainly because this is, you know, what I do on stream is something I've always wanted to do with streaming. I don't know if I would ever stream if like this technology wasn't available for interactive streaming. So like shout outs to the SAMMI developers, Exeldro, FiniteSingularity for their plugins, OBS plugins, the SAMMI Devs for SAMMI. Like maybe I would game, maybe I'd do something else, maybe I wouldn't stream at all. But I am very specifically super interested in everything we've been doing on stream in terms of chat interaction, making fun overlays. These are things I would just like hang out with my friends at dinner and talk about crazy ideas. And then we just didn't know how to like start them other than like writing JavaScript or something to like make a custom browser overlay. And so there's so much tech available now to realize kind of the insane ideas that I've had and me and my friends have had for a long time. And it's kind of fitting that we're doing the music stream today because I've, you know, I guess if I wasn't streaming, I'd be producing music a lot more. But I've always wanted to combine the two in like an interactive, you know, a chat interactive kind of way. And I feel like today is going to be a really big step in that direction. Now, the chat interaction isn't going to be like your mind is going to melt. But the way I've gotten the overlay, the way I've gotten everything working is like so much closer to how I've always envisioned it. And like when you get to the point where you are creating things that have always been in your head, it's like such an incredible feeling. It's like you are so locked in. You get so locked in. You're like in a trance. And all that is awesome. Also, thank you everyone who's watched the YouTube, the shorts. Shout out Shadelock for making the shorts, editing them so they are capable of being viewable on YouTube. Like they are vertical, they're digestible, they have nice captions, they have nice little edits. I love the little details that they add over time. Shout out to Archibald who's been doing clips of the stream as well. So many things I don't save as VODs, and Archibald gets to save them, so thank you so much for all that, and also the special community projects you do. And anyone who's drawn anything for the stream, Tiger Lily, Zilly, Xhiggy, Pazuzu, Glep. This is like really kind of the ideal streaming environment that I've always thought about. This is like the ideal stream, this is the ideal way to stream. It's like collaborative, it's creative, it's a lot of fun. I like video games. I like just playing video games, and we're gonna get back to just playing video games on stream. But I can't help myself. I can't help making something new and interactive for everybody, because that's all I think about is like, if I'm playing a game, how can people in the chat join in? Happy to work for you, paid or not. Wait, hold on. So I didn't have to pay you. The union busting bits weren't a bit. You didn't say that. You kind of said that. You kind of said that. Okay, the next time we're going to talk something about, we're going to have a little chat about workers' leverage and negotiation. What else? Oh yeah. So with streaming, this is something I've always wanted to talk about, and I just never did. I think about it a lot, but I guess this is the perfect time to talk about it, which is, I feel post 2020, streaming's changed a lot, mostly for the better. A lot more people know what live streaming is. A lot more people hang out in live streams. A lot more people are pushing the medium. But I've talked about this a few times, which is like everything feels a lot more monetized, a lot more like people get into like the grind set, the business concept from the jump, which is great, which is fine. It's like unlocking a lot of new opportunities for people. But there was an element to, I think, live streaming that got me into it super early on, which was this idea that you could like make a really big, inclusive space It's like a clown car. It's like a clown car. It's like a clown car, and you can fit as many people as you want in the clown car, right? And I think when these things clash or collide with, like, you know, the monetization element, the business element, yeah, then it feels like finite resources. But the feeling that I like to hold on to is that it feels like everybody's invited, everyone can participate as long as you're not breaking the TOS. Everyone can get in the clown car. And the clown car can fit as many people as you want. And, you know, I want to thank everyone in the chat who's helped make that feel real in the past, you know, couple years. And I feel like it's extra important right now. It's like super important right now, in the year 2024. Everything, you know, I understand things can feel a little doomer online. Social media is not the same as it was 2020, 2019, 2017. It really was a different time. It's crazy to say now, but when I think back to that era, it really was a different time. And that feeling that the clown car is open to everyone is getting more and more rare. It's getting back into the other corner. It's getting back to the corners of the internet when at a time it was at the forefront of the internet, I think. So, but maybe that was a zero interest rate phenomenon, and what the fuck do I know? And, you know, what do I know? Engagement bait everything, etc. Feelings and emotions. These aren't like feelings. These are like my real thoughts. Like, I think this is a real thing that's happening online. I like the difference. I mean, this really made, what really opened my eyes to this again was going from Twitter to Bluesky, which is, I don't think anyone needs to do that. It's not like a FOMO thing. I'm having fun. It's cool. I think Bluesky has the equal amount of chance to be ruined in the next 2 to 3 years, 2 to 3 months. But like right now, there is like an enthusiasm that is really kind of rare, and like more and more rare over time, I think. To just like being online, I think. Yeah, I got thoughts. Anyway, I don't want to get too deep into what may or may not happen, what could happen, but right now it's a fun time, and that's all that matters. Also feel like with streaming, it's one of the few things, if anyone was customizing their blog, if anyone was customizing their own website, even like their MSN Messenger profile or AOL Messenger profile, like that part of the internet is also like kind of fading away too. Like more and more of your profile page are like standardized. It's like fitting one style. And I feel like streaming is like one of the few places where you can really just like tear everything down and make it your own. Some people may remember like back when Twitch used to let you edit the CSS and HTML of each web page. That used to be a thing. Of course, that's like gone away now with everything else on the internet, but like the overlay space is still a great place to call your own, I think. Anyway, thank you guys for being on this silly little adventure. It's been a lot of fun. I'm very grateful. Super grateful for everybody who chats and watches and interacts on a regular basis. Pretty crazy, but I'm very happy people are having fun. At the end of the day, that's all that matters to me, is people are having a lot of fun. And if you remember it, that's like a triple bonus for me. If you know, I've had a couple people message me or come up to me at conventions and say like, I remember you did this concept here and there, and that's been really nice and fun. That's been really nice and super kind of people to say too. That when introduced me to you was your Shakespeare video, and I kept rewatching and laughing so much. Oh, thank you. I'm really enjoying like editing. I'm super enjoying editing right now, and so I don't know if I'll ever run out of ideas, but I do like editing as a skill set and like learning how to edit. That's been a lot of fun. The only downside is it takes a lot of time, but it's really creative and fun to kind of make these small editing decisions and think about how you guys are going to flow through each video. The timeline is rewarding to gaze upon. It's going to feel so good to end the stream today, I'm not going to lie. Once all these windows close, it's going to feel amazing. Can I redo my whole speech? Just ask an AI just to be like, hey, my streamer hit a lot of milestones this year. Write a speech for them. It'll pretty much be the same thing. Shai Halud gives water to the streamer. Thank you. Thank you. And today I'm going to drink the water of life on stream.